a number of people sent this, and the first person I saw it from was at the J McInnes. There was a Business Insider article that coincidentally went out the day that our podcast debuted.
Yeah.
Talking about the CEO of Carl's Jr. Hardee's and his goal to replace his human workforce with robots. I'm going to read from this article in part because it's insane.
So far, this sounds cool.
I want to try it, CEO Andy Puzder told Business Insider of his automated restaurant plans. We could have a restaurant where you order on a kiosk, you pay with a credit or debit card, your order pops up, and you never see a person. Puzder's interest in an employee-free restaurant has been driven by rising minimum wages across the U.S. So here's the thing. Mm-hmm. I know that a lot of food service employees are poorly compensated. A lot of them don't make a living wage. Coincidentally, In-N-Out Burger does pay its employees very fairly and provide benefits. It's a model franchise. But at least we need a modicum of respect from management for its frontline employees who keep the ship right, who keep the business going. And what we're seeing from Andy Puzder is an absence of humanity. He is literally saying he wants to replace the human workers, the lifeblood of his company, with robots in some sort of fast food version of a Terminator-style apocalypse.
Hey, I say do one better. Replace everyone with robots except for me. Leave me on a planet full of robots. And if we replaced you with a robot, it would have more emotion, I think.
Mitch, you on a planet full of robots as the only human, you would still fuck the same amount. You would fuck the same amount of people in that scenario. But let me say this.
Shouldn't Maddie blow a fucking whistle on you? What the fuck?
No,
right.
No, this is fair. This is fair. This is a preamble before we get into the actual valuation.
It's all a waste of time anyway. Go ahead.
I can't amend the previous episode's scores because it would have no effect. It was 2-1 in favor of Carl's Jr. Hardee's over In-N-Out Burger. But in light of this new information, in light of this sociopathic megalomaniac who's in charge of the Carl's Jr. Hardee's franchise, I am going to amend my first round score when Jess McKenna was our guest and we ruled that Carl's Jr. Hardee's would advance over Fuddruckers. So, it is my opinion that because of this development, I'm adding a new category, corporate values / dollar value.
What the fuck?
And in that category, Carl's Jr. Hardee's gets 0 basketballs, which means that Fuddruckers is my pick in the first round.
God.
Fuddruckers advanced to face In-N-Out Burger, and by default, In-N-Out Burger wins by 1 score, by 1 victory, 1 vote for In-N-Out Burger to go to the aliens, and 0 to Fuddruckers. In-N-Out Burger is going to the finals. Carl's Jr. Hardee's eliminated. Commissioner Evan Susser has walked in here.
I'm glad I'm here. Obviously, this is why we have an officiant here. This obviously does not stand. It's insane.
Maddie, blow the whistle, for God's sakes. You dressed up.
This is an unprecedented move. But I'm willing to allow that treatment of employees and morality fall under Rule 2, Subsection 3, taste, which sort of means burgers or whatever.
What the fuck?
So I'm going to allow.
Susser tried to take his, what I assume is a snap-on tie off and failed.
All right, so
he's very upset.
In-N-Out Burger moving to the finals. Carl's Jr. Hardee's eliminated. Also,
this is fucked up. Can't it be a 2-on-1 match with Carl's and In-N-Out versus the winner or something?
We'll have to see, but as of now, I don't see any recourse for Carl's Jr. unless Andy Puzder resigns or renounces his comments.
All right, well, if it's Fuddruckers versus In-N-Out, I vote In-N-Out, so In-N-Out wins.
All right, In-N-Out wins. Wonderful. Great. And also...
what a fucking mess.
Also, Carl's Jr. Hardee's out of the Golden Plate Club. You're now going in the dishwasher until you clean up your act.
This is insane. This is true garbage.
Look, you started this, all right? You've been a troll this entire tournament, and I'm not going to act like King Solomon anymore, trying to be peacemaker, all right? You've declared that this is total war, and so fine, I'll do Sherman's March to the Sea. Let's win this by any means necessary. Let's talk about Five Guys versus Shake Shack.